Okay, so this is my Wakelet for the technology resource assignment. So the standard I decided to choose was a math one for first grade. So right here is a concept map, and it says the standard right here, so it's MA1 NS5. So find mentally 10 more or 10 less than a given 2-digit number. So over here to the left, we have adding 10 to a 2-digit number and the steps that are required to complete this action, and then subtracting 10 from a 2-digit number and the steps required for that as well. Goes along the lines as looking at the number you're adding 10 to, and then looking at the tens place, adding 1 or subtracting 1 based on which method you are using, and then keeping the ones digit the same for 10. And then over here is kind of just a small discussion about base 10 and why it's important. So base 10 is just the number 10, and it's a set of numerals including 0 through 9, and it represents the completion of those numerals. So I will be going back to the Wakelet. That was a standard I chose. I created a little infographic here. This infographic, I just used Pictochart, and it's kind of just a little flyer discussing, the standard and such. So Miss Brown's class grade 1 standard, and then it has the standard name, adding and subtracting by 10. So you add 10, and I just gave a small little description of adding 10, subtracting 10, why is 10 special, a little basis discussion, and then just a math quote to keep the kids engaged. And then these are our goals for completing that standard, and some just images to tie it all together. Here I have a Symbaloo. This Symbaloo is the technology resource one, so I have various amounts of math games, teacher worksheets, and videos. So just if you click on any random one, it'll take you to, various songs. So some correlate with adding 10, some correlate with, subtracting 10, some correlate to both. We have different worksheets that are able to be printed out. So just examples of adding 10 to 2-digit, 1-digit, 3-digit numbers, all of that. Over here we just have some games. So there's like kids math TV games where it's adding 10s game for first grade. It's the slot machine game. They've got a lot of free printables on this website. You can get iPad apps. Here we have Splash Math. And so this one is adding multiples of 10 to a 2-digit number. It has worksheets that align with the games that they're playing, which is a really cool resource. So back to the Wakelet. The last technology resource I completed was a simple Jeopardy game. I think that it is just a great tool to use in the classroom. So you basically just select your teams, and there's a variety of different questions. We have adding 10 to 1-digit numbers, 2-digit numbers, 3-digit numbers, subtracting 10 from 2-digit numbers because you can't subtract 10 from a 1-digit number, not at the first grade level, subtracting 10 from 3-digit numbers, and then adding or subtracting. And so you can just click on a random thing, 210 plus 10, 220. So, and then you can customize the point systems for your students and teams and such like that. The final factile is just here, let me just enter a wager. So you have to do adding and subtracting of the same numbers. So you would get 955 and 935. And so it utilizes both of those skills. Yeah, so I believe that my technology resources have used all of the 4 E's. So especially the Jeopardy game right here. It really is just engaging and entertaining and allows the students to interact with the material along with the games found in the Symboloo over here in the corner. I believe that the Symboloo is really just efficient and effective. It allows me to store all of the materials in one place. I could share this with the students so that they can watch some of these videos, maybe customize it so the teacher worksheets aren't in there, but they have access to like these subtraction videos for 10 and all of these different songs, and they can just, do it at their own pace. And then I think that the PDF here is, effective and efficient. It's not too chaotic. It just gives you the information in a simple layout as just sort of like a study guide or guide to help the students realize how to complete the standard. This infographic, I believe, is just, visually appealing and it's engaging. You want to read it and get all of the information from it. So I think it would be a nice thing to have in their math folder to look back on just like the main points of adding 10, subtracting 10, and why is it so important that we learn this standard in first grade. So this is all of my technology resource assignment.